Welcome to Rhyme City, a celebration of the harmony between humans and Pokemon.
Tim, your dad was a legend in this precinct. If you were anything like your dad...
I'm not.
I remember. You wanted to be a Pokemon trainer when you were young.
Yeah, that didn't really work out. Someone there? Whoever you are, I know how to use this.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
I know you can't understand me, but put down the stapler or I will electrocute you.
Did you just talk?
Whoa. Did you just understand me? Oh my God, you can understand me. Stop. I've been so lonely.
They try to talk to me all the time. All they hear is Pika Pika.
You can hear him, right?
Pika Pika! Yeah, Pika Pika Pika, he's adorable.
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid.
Can no one else hear him? I don't need a Pokemon, period.
Then what about a world-class detective? Because if you want to find your pops, I'm your best bet.
We're gonna do this, you and me.
There's magic that brought us together, and that magic is called hope. Listen up. We got ways to make you talk. Or mime.
Yeah.
So tell us what we want to know. Pipe. Yes. Okay. I can. Shoving. Pushing. My problem is that I push people away and then hate them for leaving.
He's saying you can shove it.
What? I can shove it? Okay, that's it. No, we're switching roles. I'm bad cop. You're good cop.
No, we're not cops.
In my head, I saw that differently.
So, we have our first official trailer for Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Detective Pikachu does not follow the normal Pokemon story of a Pokemon trainer setting out to be the best. Instead, it's the story of Pikachu teaming up with Tim Goodman to try and help Tim find his missing father. This movie is based off of the game Detective Pikachu. There's a lot of trailer to break down, so let's get started. In the beginning, we hear a voice welcoming people to Rhyme City, a celebration of the harmony between humans and Pokemon. Rhyme City is the main location in the Detective Pikachu DS game, and it seems like that could be what's going on in some of these scenes, as you can see giant balloons of Gengar and Jigglypuff. In this first scene, we get our very first look at live-action Pokemon. We see a Charmander walk by and a Dotrio in the background and what appears to be Pidgey and Pidgeotto flying high above with some other Pokemon as well. And then we get our first look at Psyduck and Lucy. Lucy is a junior reporter, so it's most likely that she follows around Pikachu and Tim as they search for his dad. Then we have some audio that is definitely a tribute to the Generation 1 Pokemon game theme. Then we're officially introduced to Tim and we hear a little bit about his story. We find out that Tim's dad was an excellent detective and it's sort of expected that Tim should follow in his footsteps. But we learned that Tim does not want to be a detective and has had long dreams of becoming a Pokemon trainer. There are tons of Easter eggs in this room. You can see posters for a battle between Dragonite and Hypno, a poster with Charizard on it for the championship battle in the Cerulean Arena, a poster of the Johto Sport Club for a battle between Articuno and Steelix. There's a poster for a three-way battle between Charizard, Blaziken, and Flygon. There's a poster for Blastoise on the left side of the room. Then we have a poster for the 24th Sinnoh Championship. There's a poster for Reshiram and Zekrom fighting, and of course his headboard is Pikachu's ears. Then we officially meet Pikachu, voiced by the one and only Ryan Reynolds. As Pikachu starts talking, he says, "I know you can't understand me." But as it turns out, Tim actually can understand him, and both of them are equally freaked out. In the animated series, with the exception of Meowth, Pokemon and humans cannot understand each other. Tim and Pikachu quickly take to the streets to see if anybody else can understand Pikachu. But as it turns out, it's only Tim, so that leads us to believe that there is a special connection between Pikachu and Tim. And you can also check out a bunch of Emolga in the background of this scene as well. We then see how Pikachu and Tim team up. In the beginning of the trailer, Pikachu said that he was lonely, but Tim doesn't seem to want a Pokemon, so Pikachu convinces Tim to let him tag along to try and help him find his father. In the missing persons board, we see Squirtle and Pancham, which could possibly tie into the disappearance of Tim's father. We then get a pretty close shot of a bunch of Bulbasaur and Morlul, and then in the next scene we see a cute but angry Jigglypuff. This scene is a node to the animated series, where Jigglypuff only wants everybody to hear it sing, but unfortunately when Jigglypuff sings, it puts people to sleep. Unfortunately, sing is one of Jigglypuff's powers, and the outcome is everybody falling asleep. From here on out, we see many different scenes with many different Pokemon in them, including some scenes where Lucy and Psyduck team up with Tim and Pikachu, the funny scene at the end with Mr. Mime, Pikachu and Tim, and a scene where Pikachu somehow ends up going up against Charizard. A lot of people were worried what a live version of Pokemon was going to look like, but after seeing this trailer, I think it's going to be a fantastic movie. But let me know what you all think in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all the latest movies, shows, and games. Thanks for joining us at the Cosmic Universe.